Hey everybody, so today we're going to solve and classify two variable systems of linear equations using elimination today. Something a little new. I'm sure you've seen this in Algebra 1, but we're going to be solving these today. So please be sure that you're paying attention as this will help with your assignment for today. So your introduction to new material has these two equations. We have this x plus 7y equals 17 and x minus y equals -7, correct? All right, so we're going to go ahead and go through the steps here. We want to make sure that we line up the equations. Well, we're good. We line them up. And then we're going to multiply one or both equations by a number to result in a variable with the same coefficient. And so when I'm looking at these here, well, these two x's look like I could eliminate them. But the problem is, if I add them, we'd have x plus x equals 2x. Okay, so these are the two that I'm talking about. So in order to eliminate those, I'm going to multiply the whole thing by a negative. And I do that because when I add these up, which we're going to do in just a little bit, I want those x's to simplify out. So when I add these up, I'm going to say, when I multiply and distribute this negative, we're going to distribute it to everybody within the parentheses. So we're going to have negative x, negative times negative y is a plus y, equals negative times -7 is a plus 7. Okay? And then I'm going to bring this guy over because I want to make sure that I can line these up still, right? So we're going to have x plus 7, y equals 17. And so when I add these, we end up getting this. Well, negative x plus x, that simplifies out. Y plus 7y is 8y, right? 1 plus 7 is 8. And 17 plus 7 is 24. So we multiplied, we added, and now we solve. Well, you guys already know if we want y by himself, we need to divide both sides by 8. And so we're left with y equals 3. Okay? Now we want to solve for x as well, so we can take that guy, we can actually plug him in to either one of these guys here. Well, I'm actually going to put him in that second equation. That one seems a little easier to me. So I'm going to say x minus, remember every time we substitute, always use parentheses, equals -7. So x minus 3 equals -7. Add 3 to both sides. And so we use x equals -7 plus 3 is -4. And these are your two solutions. You can check these solutions using graphing like we've been doing for the last few days. Okay, but these are going to be your x and your y values. And again, this question corresponds to your introductory to new material on your Pear Deck. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead. I'm going to work out the guided practice problem as well. And so when we look at this guided practice problem, we want to make sure that we line up our equations. Okay, so I've got 3x plus 2y equals 22 and 5x minus 2y equals 42. Okay, and then I want to see, is there anything that I need to multiply or divide? Well, if I already look at these y values, hey, cool. Well, 2y minus 2y, those two will eliminate. That's why we could talk about this term elimination. These guys will eliminate if we add them up. So let's go ahead and just do that all together. Let's start adding these up. 3x plus 5y is, 3x plus 5x is 8x. 2y minus 2y, those simplify out, equals 22 plus 42 is 64. So then if we want to isolate for x, we're going to divide both sides by 8. So I get x equals 8. Well, if we want to get what y is, we take this guy, we plug him into one of the original equations. I'm actually going to put him into that first one. Those numbers look a little smaller, a little easier to work with, right? So we'll say 3x plus 2y equals 22. We're going to substitute in for x, so we'll say 3 times 8 plus 2y equals 22. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 2y equals 22. Subtract 24 from both sides. We're going to get 2y equals 22 minus 24 is negative 2. Divide both sides by 2. So we end up getting that y equals negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. Again, you can check your solutions using Desmos. You can graph these equations, look for that point of intersection, but you're going to get that x is 8 and y is negative 1. And this question is related to your question in the guided practice for this lesson. Hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions, send me a message through Teams, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, guys.